hopefully the recording goes well, and my laptop doesn't fuck up and die or murder me or something. We'll see. So I'm very excited about the possibility. I'm just going to close everything that I'm not going to use. Yeah, who knows? Whatever. And right,
Hopefully.
there we go. Cool. It is recording, and yours should be on. Yeah, I can't stream because it's over 4G, sadly. But I'll have to. Oh, I'll have to upload this. Terrible way. I will do that overnight or something then, because that's going to take bloody ages. It takes ages as it is at home, when I record. Oh, that's why I was doing streaming anyway.
Yeah, because it just sort of automatically does it all day.
Did you watch anything from last session?
I watched a little bit of it. I know Alex updated me a little bit on what happened.
Yeah, maybe you have a general idea.
Hello.
Right.
Buongiorno.
Wait, where did the... Oh my god, where did the things go? Oh, it's because the overlay's there. 1 sec.
Well, everyone's here, so I think we'll get started then. So far, the recording seems to be going well. We will see when my computer starts to die halfway through. Then we'll see. Right. Okay. So when we last left the Clive 5, it feels like ages ago. Only a week. You guys had completely slapped Zarakan in the bottom of the sewers. That was pretty much most of that session. You descended down into the sewers and you had fought some of those clockwork machines, Lord Blackfire's clockwork machines that were down there.
Oh.
And on descending even further down the sewers, you ended up just completely wrecking the mind flayer, like completely just destroying it. It's just, fair enough, like 80 damage or something. With Richard's cheating as well. Did more damage than he said he...
Cheating?
Anyway, so...
It was like 12 damage out of like 112.
It was more like 90. Yeah, so... Right, so, you guys left off in the Oak Bull, the Stranger's hideout. What would you like to do?
Well, we need to send the Black Hand a message.
What kind of message?
Not setting fire to the pub.
Right.
Ooh.
Well, if Gideon wasn't feeling ill, I thought that maybe both of us could go, because we're very sneaky, together into their meeting room and leave them a message, an actual message.
Saying what?
Could
Don't
still
know.
do it.
Yeah, I could just do it by
We could
myself.
keep watch or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I could just do it by
What message
myself.
are we willing to leave them?
I don't know. Stop following us, you creeps.
Nice.
Seems like a lot of risk for just
Fuck
telling them
off.
to not do something that we... I mean, obviously we don't want them to do that. Like, I think they know that. I don't think they're following us because they don't know that we don't like them
Is that
following
not
us.
what they meant by send them a message?
Not been much around the gangs, have you? I mean, no.
Maybe-
right, but, you know.
Maybe we could
Sort
find
now
one of them.
for being around gang members.
Maybe we could find one of them and cut their tongue out. And then-
Well, yeah, that's
Send
another
that.
good idea.
Or a thumb.
Maybe we could just beat some of them up in the
Yeah.
office.
I mean, we could just avoid them.
No. They told us to send them a message.
What?
I don't mind beating someone up.
Who told us to send them a message?
The people, people in the Oak Bull.
I think it was more of just a
Aw.
metaphor.
Sorry, are we on session 9 now? Didn't take any notes last session. I was too involved in the action.
Well, I mean, at the moment, the only thing that strangers have really asked you to do is send that letter to Father Bound.
Yeah, are you sure you're not mixing that up with the other stuff? Because we do literally want to send Father Bound a message. But actually a message. Don't know what the message is, but that does need doing.
But anyway, what do you...
Well, there's a couple little errands, I think, that we have outstanding.
Okay, we'll do them first.
So there's the signing up for the Colosseum
Oh yeah,
thing.
I'd like to do that.
We haven't actually done that. Might be worth signing up now.
Oh, Vondel, do you remember a couple of days ago we spoke to that old woman about her missing husband?
Oh my god!
And she gave us half gold.
She gave us all the money and we've not come back.
I thought she only gave us half.
Well, we're fairly certain he's dead.
Wait, what old lady's money did you take?
Me and Ritok went around talking to people, and this old lady gave us some money to help find our husband. Pretty sure he was eaten by the mind flayer, so that's what we'll go tell her.
Yeah. Get the rest of the money.
Oh.
No, we're not gonna take more money from her.
How do you know he was taken?
Highly likely, very plausible. He was part of that group that went missing, and we found all the bodies and stuff in the sewer, didn't we? Very likely that
We
it's
found
not.
a big ball of souls, didn't we?
Oh yeah. In the mines, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Well,
Very likely.
we'll talk to her later.
Oh, I didn't put that 2 and 2 together, that all the gross bodies in the mines were the bodies of the people in the city. Oh.
Wow.
I don't know.
Well, I
don't
still
really
think
know
we
if
should
they're
sign up
doing-
to this tournament. I'd quite like to fight in that.
Yeah!
Yes. Though the Black Hand may have eyes on the Colosseum.
How about we split up? It's harder to follow around that way.
Can a
Okay.
person register on behalf of their group?
Probably.
I can go. I'm pretty speedy if they try and...
I was going to make the suggestion. Didn't you two wanted to go in the library at some one point?
I believe Gideon and I wanted to go and do some research. Though the matters to which we're researching were actually, we've kind of concluded. Well, one of the matters anyway. We also wanted to look into a particular vision that I don't know if it was a vision. Something that I had. I
Have
guess
we solved the whole dread ring problem?
Yes.
for now.
Oh, perfect.
I hope so.
Do you not remember? You kicked a construct into the water, you sliced open a mine
I know, sorry, my
player.
mind's a bit fuzzy after all that.
You didn't want to do anything at one point, you were just saying, no, Red Dot, no, smash! And it was very confusing.
Ah, I see. Well, I mean, we can always go to the sign-up place. You guys can go and do the library bit.
If there's
Yeah.
anything else you wanted to do.
Like I said, I don't mind doing any scouting out because I am quite fast, so I can run away a lot quicker.
Yeah, out of character, I think there's some stuff that Matt wanted to do at the library, so it might be good if we put that off till next week.
Okay, yeah. That's
Oh, okay, sure. Yep.
Yeah, it's
That's
the,
fine.
at the moment it's the 29th day of spring, and the the deadline for signing up for the Colosseum's on the yes.
Okay. We might as well do it now. Maybe we'll all go and they might have some sort of information for us there.
Okay.
And if we get in trouble with the Black Hand, we can
I
fight
think-
or run.
I think what might be good is if perhaps Morna goes on a little shopping mission to gather some different clothes, some maybe some prosthetics,
Yeah.
so that we can appear to not be the group that we are.
Do I still
Yeah.
look like an elf?
That probably wore off a couple of days ago. I can't remember
Well,
what it was.
I think me and Vundel have still got the curtains, so
Yeah.
we could
Yeah.
probably use some
Actual cloaks.
Well-
Yeah, we have various cloaks and things, but I don't think that's enough to
One
shake
sec.
the eyes of the Black Hand.
Child's character, Mike. Are Goliaths a thing around here?
Not around here. They are a thing.
Oh. Would it be weird to see one?
Yeah, pretty weird. It's weird to see pretty much
Oh.
like anyone who's not a human around.
Are you thinking of turning half orc into Goliath?
Yeah.
Goliath's way more
Could just be a
noteworthy
fat elf.
than a half orc.
Yeah, it could just be a fat elf.
Or we can get some color changing pigment and make my skin a little bit not less green.
Yeah.
Make me more human like.
Yeah, see, fat elf.
Thank you.
How tall are you?
I'm 7 foot something.
Yeah.
Bit built for an
And
elf.
also, don't the big tusks sort of give you away?
No, I just have a bad dentist.
I think the best we can do is different orc.
I think a cloak would be good.
Yeah.
I don't think you're really going to be able to disguise the fact that I'm a dwarf.
Fat
You can shave
halfling.
your beard
That
off.
child.
You're not shaving my beard. And I am not a fat child. I am big boned. We have discussed this. Thank you.
A stout child.
Better.
Stout halfling.
I'm too tall for a halfling.
Could be a tall halfling.
Still think we can
Very,
shave your beard.
very tall halfling.
Mm.
A half halfling, half human.
Ugh. I don't even want to think about how that was
Two of them, side by side in a trench coat.
Perfect.
What? Then you
What?
have two heads.
I
I see nothing wrong with this.
Okay, no. Getting a bit ahead of ourselves here.
Are we walking and talking to the Colosseum, by the way?
You can pretty much.
I think we're still
I don't
in the-
want to
we're still
go
in the
as a
tower,
group.
aren't we?
Not
pretty
going
much
as a
just, like,
group
sort of-
to the
you can pretty much
Colosseum.
just teleport there. Using the
Okay.
transportation ability.
Yeah, of course. Well, how about me and, I guess, Vondel go to the Colosseum, and then
Yep.
you guys go and get some disguises.
Okay. But you're very obviously the two people from the group.
I'm
It's
also
fine.
quite recognizable.
We'll be fine.
Hopefully we can blend in
Okay.
with other sort of fighters that are in the Colosseum area.
We've
We
got
might try and
cloaks
blend in.
on.
Okay, fine.
I'm going to go to the residents of the tower,
Yeah.
if they're still congregating around, and ask if they have the ability to scry. Maybe so we can hold some people back, and if trouble arises, rush in to help.
You do have the ability to scry, but well, Shai has the ability to scry, as has shown to Morna before. However, scrying isn't like a CCTV camera; it's like a short little snippet. So you can't just.
When someone wills the door into existence, what happens inside the tower?
You don't know. Like basically what?
Well, I'm asking the.
Oh right. Massa just sort of says, you go down the lift, you come out where you want.
No, I mean, if someone outside the tower wills the tower into existence, is there a way of knowing from inside that someone has done that?
No, the door, the outside sort of doorway. It's tower sort of decides really where that is. We can't tell from in when it moves.
Damn,
It's
so
basically
there'll
like
be
a
no way.
transporting portal that takes you to this place.
Okay. So if Morna were to go for some disguise materials, we wouldn't be able to help her if she got into trouble.
I won't get into trouble.
I mean, I guess we can just risk it. if
Yeah.
you're willing.
Let's do it.
I'm willing.
Okay.
I don't fear some measly men.
We'll be fine.
So, with my expertise in disguise kit things, would I be able to kind of put together a list of things which Grimshaw would think was adequate to disguise everyone's identities?
Yeah, of course. I won't make a roll for it. I'd say if you wanted to go out and buy it in the market, you estimate that it'd probably cost 10 gold.
Okay. Okay, I'll put together.
Like some fancy elf robes.
The thing is that it depends how fancy you want them. Like, if you want like proper fancy robes, can go all the way. Like, you can buy them pretty much at any price range.
Not that fancy, just like nice regular
Well, if you want to
clothes.
buy nice clothes, it'll probably cost 10 gold just for those clothes.
Okay, can't afford that. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna head out.
Wait, Mona, how much gold do you have?
69.
Oh, okay, you're okay. Yeah, you should be okay with that.
Have you
Cool.
made the list?
Yeah.
Me and Vondel shall make our way.
I'll give
to
her the list
Colosseum.
and I'll give her the list and hand her 5 gold. That should cover
Oh.
half it.
Right, okay. So, Morna, you are leaving on your own, are you?
I guess so.
Okay. So you make your way out of the Oak Ball. Where do you want to head out? What market are you heading?
What's the main market?
Well, there's the Rue Marche, which is in the East Hills district, the Green Hills district.
Yeah.
Green Hills or East Hills? I don't remember now. Yeah, I mean, there's that one, which is is fairly nice. But there's also a market you have heard about inside the old town, but you haven't actually been there before.
Oh, go to that one.
Okay, that's inside the walls here. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What's inside the walls?
That's the old town. So
Oh.
it's sort of like sort of almost tiered city really within the
Is it a richer area?
It's like a lot of rich.
Yeah, I'll go to the old town.
But also in the Green Hills district is the Temple Palazzo as well, which is where Father Bound lived. It's down to you what
Oh, yeah, and I need to take the letter. Is that where he lives now?
Well, that's where Massamantha said that you would find him.
Okay, well, we'll go there. Before I head out, I'm gonna tell the others and take the letter.
Right.
It might be best to return to the tower before, like, in between these trips, so that you can't be followed from one to the other.
Okay. Okay, I'll do that then. Good idea.
Okay, so you still want to go to the over here, yeah?
Wait, I thought it was here.
Well, that's the old town. That isn't where Father Bound lives. He lives over here.
Oh, I thought you said he lived by the old
No,
town.
I said that he lived in the Temple Palazzo, which is in the East Hills district, and the East Hills.
Oh, right. Okay, I'll go to that one then. I don't mind.
Okay. So you come out the Oak Ball and it's a fairly busy day. The rains have begun to subside and the storm has really taken a. The skies are quite clear now and the sun. You've had a long rest in between this. of you guys going there. You come out in the Rue de Marche, which you've been to a few times. You had the bakery and then you went there for something else. I don't know what else you went. Oh yeah, it's just the quarterstaff.
Quarterstaff.
Yeah. So you come out and after having a little look around, you manage to collect from a lot of small artisanal sort of shops, like little bits of cloth and cuts of like makeup and paint and that sort of thing, which comes to about 10 gold. Let's say 10 gold exactly.
Cool.
And then, as for your noble clothes, there's a there is a shop that sells just like fancy clothes, and they seem to have a special sort of deal going on the window as you approach it, of like sort of those like masquerade balls sort of things.
Hmm.
Like it's quite
Interesting.
the fashion, but that's just in the window as you approach the shop.
Interesting. Do they have any cloaks, like fancy cloaks? Perhaps a navy
Perhaps
blue.
inside, yeah. You see on the sign now,
I'm
it's,
gonna have a
the
look.
shop is called Kara's Cloth. And, yeah, so
Sorry.
going into the shop, it's quite relaxing, quite calm, sort of a little bit of mood lighting going on. It's almost like a sort of a Jack Wills style.
Yeah.
It's not like super fancy, you know, but it's quite nice. And so you go in there, and the lady behind the counter greets you. Yeah, and what particularly do you want to buy? You want to buy some cloaks?
I'm looking for a nice fancy cloak.
Well, we have we do have cloaks, but do you want them as part of an outfit or just on their own?
Oh, probably just on their own for now, and I might come back to get the rest of the outfit another time.
Oh well, it depends how much you want to spend. If you don't mind spending a little bit, I have a cloak here which is said to help you with, you know, getting around the place. Magical.
Oh, what does it do?
It's really for those who want to keep to themselves. Keeps you hidden. Really.
And how much is that, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, we've been trying to shift it for a little while, and I'd probably give it to you for about 400 gold.
Ah, damn. Maybe next time. Thank you. It sounds like a very nice item, though.
Right. Well, anyway, as for non-magical cloaks, we could do as a discount as part of an outfit, or on its own. You'd be looking to spend maybe 2 or 3 gold for a cloak.
Yeah. Good. I would like a nice navy blue one that goes with the rest of my outfit that I'm currently wearing, or a new outfit, maybe in a more elven style, just because I quite enjoy the style.
Of course. Well,
If I was to get an outfit,
okay.
a full outfit.
Well, we do have navy blue. Like cloaks are starting to go a bit out of season, really. As you know, as we just had winter. So I'll say we could. I'll do this sort of fancy cloak. She pulls out a sort of almost like a sort of quite swirling, multicolored style cloak that's quite light. It's very, very elven, almost looks like you're wearing like peacock feathers.
Oh.
And she also brings out the navy blue, and she says, "I'll do the two for 5 gold."
Would I be able to get? Is that with an outfit as well? Or
Oh
is
no!
that just
As part of an outfit, I will do a discount. Obviously, the outfit will probably bump it up to maybe 12 gold, 13 gold.
I'll go for the outfit.
Yeah. So that's what. Yeah. So a cloak with an outfit will be 12 or 13 gold.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Show me your
Okay,
outfits.
so she hands out just like a bunch of quite similar to the clothes you're wearing, but like no a bit more well made. Not like, you know, it's not like sort of raggy or navy blue, quite fashionable. But as you know, for the most part, it doesn't seem too different to what you're wearing. And the cloak goes very well with it though. It's sort of, you know, almost designed.
Oh, does it look very elven?
Yes. Oh, there is a sort of more like multicolored fashion that you can go with the elven cloak. So that's even more expensive.
Oh, how much is that one?
This first outfit with the cloak, I will do for 10 gold. And then the second one with the cloak, and she brings out this sort of quite similar to the cloak. It's got almost like these this fine silks and finely crafted, and it sort of almost shimmers in the light. Sort of purples and greens and blues, and sort of like a cyan sort of hint to it. She brings those out and sets it down, and she says, "Well, I'll do this one for 15."
I'll take it.
Okay, so did you just want just that one, or did you want both?
Just that more elven one.
Okay,
please.
so that's 15 gold then.
Cool, thanks.
Yeah, so it's, as you're sort of inspecting it closer, it feels very light to the touch. It's not magical, but it almost like sort of shimmers in the light. It sort of does look a bit dazzling, and you sort of assume that you could probably use it to sort of dazzle creatures that were quite dumb. You know. Like,
What's that shiny?
yeah, sort of.
Like Vondel.
Yeah, like sort of just waving it around and stuff.
Nice. I'd like to make me look very elven for my disguise. I don't say that to women. Brilliant. Thanks very much. Have a good day. I hand over the gold and waddle out there with
She
my
takes away
purchases.
the light blue cloak and outfit. Puts it away.
I did prefer that one, but this one's more elven.
Yes, fair enough.
I'm gonna be an elf.
Okay, so yeah, you make your way out of the shop, and people are doing their own thing. There has begun setting up banners and signs for the upcoming festivities, the week of festivities with the tournament. People are starting to put up sort of like bunting, wooden sort of stages and structures. Like pubs are starting to bring out chairs outside, especially after the rains now have begun to subside.
Cool.
But anyway, is there anything else?
No, I'm just gonna go back to the oak bowl.
Okay, you make your way back into the thing, and you go up the lift again. And you are reunited with everyone else.
Hey! Look what I got!
Hello. Oh my god, that's dazzling!
Ah, my eyes!
Because I knew
A beast!
Wait, Vondel, you look so confused.
Ah!
Stop looking directly at it.
to go with my elven
can't
ears.
Stop looking.
Hopefully no one tries to speak to me in Elvish.
Did you deliver the letter, or is that what you're about to do?
No, I'm gonna don my disguise and then go and deliver the letter.
Okay. In that case, I'll get my disguise kit out and start working on the elven stuff.
I would like to put on my elven clothes.
If you're gonna look like an elf, I could teach you a couple of words of Elvish if you'd
Yes,
like.
please. I'd really appreciate that.
Okay. I mean, can I just tell her what hello is?
Sure.
You now know how to say hello.
Yeah, we'll see if your
It's
memory
a
is
difficult.
good.
It's a difficult language compared to common, so it may take a little while, but we can learn.
I think the rules are something like a month of downtime or something, or 3 months of downtime or something, and 50 gold to learn a new language.
Yeah,
Well,
I
not the
think there's
whole
some
language.
stuff
She's not learning the whole
about
language.
that.
I'm just teaching her one word
We'll
of
see
it.
if she needs to know, then we'll see how she remembers it with an intelligence check.
I could maybe try and help.
Intelligence check to remember the one word.
Yeah, that's-
It ends up being the wrong word.
It's actually fuck off.
What do you say about my mother?
Butthole.
Okay, so are you going on your own, Morna?
I think so.
Okay.
Unless anyone else can want a good disguise, but you're all quite obvious. It's just really me and Gideon that can put on a good disguise.
Well, with that list, I can see what I can do. The stuff you brought back.
Okay.
Okay, so I'd like to sort of take the next, however long it takes to
Yeah, do a.
try and craft convincing.
Sure. If you do a
Stuff.
disguise kit. Check.
Dex,
Yeah, Dex with proficiency.
double proficiency,
Double proficiency. Oh, that's pretty good.
but no other modifiers.
Yeah, let's say it takes the best part of maybe half an hour to do it, because you're pretty well established in dealing Morna's makeup, and you don't have to do it to everyone else as well. It's just Morna. So yeah, about half an hour passes, Yeah. But though in the spare time when Morna leaves, you can start work on creating with the 10 gold, worth of stuff that you have, disguises for everyone else. That's fine. You won't need to roll.
Cool, that's the plan.
Okay. So, Morna, you are going to leave again, are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go and try and deliver the letter.
Okay. So, you come out this time close, I guess, to the Temple Palazzo. Okay, so this is the Temple Palazzo over here. And you come out on a sort of a side street, which, you hear a lot of shouting, you hear a lot of people, preaching and proselytizing to the crowds, and people getting worked up, and it's one of those things that the sun starts to come out and everyone comes out and just tries to, goes to church or something. Kind of crazy. And
I see. Okay. Are there any of them talking to me?
No, they're not. They haven't really.
And they're not coming up to try and hand me leaflets.
No, none of the old Jehovah's Witnesses. But the Tempest Brands, because they had left the town, the gates are closed. You notice as you walk into the Temple Palazzo, the sort of large plaza which enters into the sort of large, ornately built temples and sort of gilded like leaf adornments all over the top of it. You, the gates are closed, and chained to the front of these gates is this man. He's quite old. He's maybe about 60, 65. He's got sort of very short grey hair, and he's sort of just like he's chained himself to this gate, and he across his eyes are a sort of rag with sort of like dried brown blood stains all over the rag, and he's sort of just shouting like he's sort of saying these worshippers of idols. They've done nothing for us, only brought us sickness and guilt. We pay them riches to oppress us further. Baron, shame on the Tempest Brand. And sort of the crowd are like sort of getting riled up and just sort of like gathered outside the gate.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't see.
Okay.
And carry on going to the house.
Well, you don't actually really know where.
Oh, the house.
Yeah, it's in the Temple Palazzo. It's past those gates.
Oh no. Is there another way in?
Make a perception check. You notice that the gates, for the most part, this is the only entrance in. But having a look around, you do find a quiet spot where you might be able to, you may be able to hop over a wall without.
Yeah, I'll try it.
Make a stealth check. Just make a stealth check. It's just a straight one. Okay, yeah, you hop over the wall. It's not that the wall isn't that not really there to stop an army. Maybe about 10 feet high. It doesn't have any spikes on the top or anything, and it doesn't have a sort of, it doesn't have crenellations like that. It's just a sort of large, sort of almost like a fence that goes around the Temple Palazzo, but made of brick. And you hop over the top and sneak through an alley. You can hear the crowd still getting riled up in the distance, but you make your way to the Temple of Farron, Father Bounds.
Oh. What god is that?
Farron. He's one of the 5 gods of the Fantastic.
Yeah, but which one? I don't have my sheet. Can't remember.
He's I think the god of really now. I've been doing so much religion stuff at the moment. Yeah, contentment. He's the librarian.
Mona would definitely know because she knows a lot about the gods because
she
does a lot of research. Okay, cool.
Farron is the sort of knowledge, sort of keep gods, but also he's also known for like people who seek answers. Pray to Farron, you know.
Mm. Cool.
Okay, so entering the temple, it's very quiet. You see a couple of people quietly praying to the sides. But sort of, looking around, it's quite ornate. There's quite large statues. Temples aren't actually run by the Tempest brand. Tempest brand are the sort of religious police. Temples really run themselves, and these temples, it seems quite down to earth. There's not like large gold statues or whatever. But looking around, you don't see any sign of a priest.
Okay, is there no one around that I could ask?
There's a couple of
when
like,
he's not
there's like a nun sort of walking around,
Okay,
lighting a
I'm
few
gonna go and
candles.
ask. Oh, what's the name of the guy again? Sorry.
Father Bound.
I haven't read it. Father Bound.
Oh yeah. So the nun notices you approach and says, "Baron's blessings upon you.
And on you.
How can I help you?"
I don't suppose you can show me to Father Bound.
Father Bound?
Yes.
He's out at the moment. Do you need him urgent?
No, I don't think it's that
You
urgent.
sh-
Any idea
well,
when he'll be back?
maybe in an hour.
Okay.
He always
Oh.
does the sort of the midday rage gates. You must have
Oh,
passed.
is he the one with
you must
the-
have passed him.
With the eyes.
Yes, he's blind.
Oh. Oh. You probably need me to read him this letter then. Okay. Okay. Is it alright if I just wait here and pray?
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask. She goes off and does her own
Okay.
thing. You're just gonna wait around for an hour.
Yes, I'm going to pray a lot
Okay.
to really get my my prayers in.
Been missing out for a while.
Seats, stack them up so you can not pray for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So whilst Mona is praying for an hour, is there anything you guys wanted to do in the Oak Hall?
Yeah, Colosseum.
I think, me and Vondor are going to head to the Colosseum.
We're gonna head to
I'm
the
just
Colosseum
gonna
for a
grab
second.
something. I'll be right back.
Check out the competition. There will be
Sure, are
crap,
you okay
so-
just doing the costumes then, or are you going to go with them?
Well, I was planning on doing the costumes, which was going to involve like potentially prosthetics and face paint and
Sure.
stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's not going to force them to stay.
Yes, we will not be
He can do his own and Gideon's if they're leaving.
Okay.
I think we'll blend in with the other competitors at the Colosseum. Hopefully no one will spot us too easily.
Hopefully. But we'll go in. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We can just call for the tower if we get in trouble.
Exactly. I'm sure I can just pick you up
Suppose.
And toss me.
and toss you.
Yeah, Vondel fell behind a little bit last time. Maybe you should grab him.
Well, I had nearly just died.
That's fair, but you also don't have the longest legs.
Well, I can. Us dwarfs are more long-range sprinters, I'll have you know.
Yeah. But and if we're engaging in marathon activities, I have no doubt you'll do well. But hopefully this will be a short-range sprint,
He's
so
not picking me up.
maybe the longer legs would
Might be able to boot you.
better for this
If
situation.
you boot me, I'm going to stab you.
It's only a joke, Vondor.
Like, I think he's a bit too fat. I mean, stout to boot.
Right, well, we'll see you later, little ones. We're going to go and sign up at the Colosseum.
Okay.
So you guys come out in the Canal District, just outside the gates of the Colosseum. The Colosseum is over here.
Mhm.
I can do that. And yeah, so you come out in a side alley, looking around. Doesn't seem to be anyone really around. There's a couple of people again setting up bunting, starting to make wooden celebratory sort of deals. It seems that the week of the festival, there's a lot of entertainment stuff that will be going on. People are just
Right.
about now. The storm's passed. They're starting to put it all. But yeah, heading towards the Colosseum, there doesn't seem to be particularly anyone who pays you any heed.
Well, this is going to be quite the event by the look of it.
I can't wait to smash some skulls.
Yes. Shall we go and find the sign up?
Let's do it.
Okay, so you make.
Okay, we'll go
Yeah,
to.
sure. So you make your way into the main sort of entrance way of the Colosseum. This is the Colosseum as you went a few days before. I mean, it's probably about 5 days before now, 5 or 6 days. It's this large sort of stone sort of building. I think it's probably sandstone. You probably notice, and it's sort of supported up by these sort of wooden struts. So going inside, there's a couple of people signing up at the moment. This sort of quite large, quite large couple of men, wearing armor and weapons. But they find some sheep, walk off.
Sure. I guess join the queue.
Before I forget, just because we are sort of out here in unfamiliar territory, I'm gonna toughen you up a little bit, and I'm gonna cast Aid on Ritok. So you get 5 extra hit points?
Yes.
Because it lasts
It's
8 hours.
5 at level 2.
Yes,
okay.
it's cast at level 2, so.
What, 5 extra hit points?
Yeah, to your maximum. It's temporary
Yeah,
though, you can't
sure,
have
sure,
it permanent. So
That's
it lasts 3 hours, so might as well cast it now.
Nice. Okay.
Okay. So.
Oh, I feel invigorated.
Okay. All right. So.
I can't cast Aid on myself, can I? That's not a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's on me too. Okay.
Yeah,
I guess we're just waiting.
anything that says you can
the
cast on a
keynotes.
creature, cast on yours.
Oh yeah, and of course. Okay, well, it's on
Yeah,
me.
cool. Okay, so yeah, you make your way to the front of the queue. It's not a very long queue, to be fair. The whole, it's not like the whole city's signing up. Only a few people have. And you notice that maybe there's about 5 or 6 teams on this list. As somebody approaches you and says, "Oh, are you thinking of signing up to the Colosseum?"
We are. We'd love to sign up. We're going to go for the team event, please.
Fantastic. Trying to remember how much it is per person now. I think I said 20 per person, did I?
Oh.
Per person?
No, I don't
I
think
think
you
I
said
said-
per person.
I said 20. Yeah.
I think you said it was 20 for a team and then 20 per person for if it's an individual. Okay.
Yeah, 20 gold.
Okie dokie. Should we go
I'd also like to sign up to one of the solo events.
Okay, I guess I'm paying for this myself then.
You want to sign up for a solo event? Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay. The solo event is going on the same day, so you just write your name as a solo. We'll try and get you before or after the.
Perfect.
So that's 20 gold as well.
Yeah.
And
that over.
you guys will hopefully sign this waiver. As the rest of the team aren't here, they'll have to sign this waiver when they arrive on 35th. But this is basically saying that we don't take any liability for your death or.
That's fine.
Well, that makes sense to me.
That makes sense. Would be a bit silly if we could sue you for dying.
Exactly. We do have clerics on hand, which will attempt to administer as much aid as possible. But there's always the chance that you die.
That's
I did
fine.
hear about a horrible event up in Dean last year where a group of horrifically died.
That won't be us.
No.
So I need to put the team name down.
Yes, of course, yes.
It's
and
the Clive 5.
Okay. And each individual name.
That's sure.
Yeah.
Gideon,
Let's give them all
Ritok,
our names.
Doll. And look, the handwriting is horrific. Barely read. And
All in capitals.
Morna and Scrimshaw and Gideon are all spelled wrong. And
It says,
Bottle
it
is
says
spelled
the
wrong.
Cliv 6.
Because here you go.
The 6 is the wrong way around.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah, so I that's all you need to do. So that's you've all paid. You have you bring your own potions and weapons and that sort of thing. There is a limit to the amount of potions you can bring. You can't bring more than 5.
Any restrictions on weaponry and magic?
No, as long as it doesn't leave the ring. There are no
Okey-dokey.
fireballs outside into the crowd.
I have to tell Gideon no fireballs outside the crowd.
Wait, outside the crowd?
Or into the crowd, outside the ring.
Into the crowd.
Fair enough, I
I'm
look
sure
forward to it.
I'm sure Avenger will love to claim some blood on that day.
Oh, and this final one is just a agreement that if you win, you understand that the prize could be anything from 3,000 to 10,000 gold.
Ooh, is that each or all together?
All together.
What about for the solo event?
The solo event is the same.
Okay, I see.
So you may win 10,000 gold.
Well, I'm fine with that. I'm more here for the killing. I mean, the fighting.
He's here for the killing, definitely.
Also,
Any?
go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say anybody sign up that we should be aware of? Or?
Well, actually, this year we haven't had that many people sign up. For some reason, people have just decided to go maybe to the other 3 cities for their yeah, for some reason this year it's not been so busy. So there's only about 16. But there's you won't be fighting them. Pretty much just a last man standing against the whatever we can throw at each.
So everybody fights at the same time?
No, it's in rounds.
Okay.
Sure.
But the single ones are one versus one.
Okay.
Okay. So anyway, yeah, I
Perfect.
hope that has answered your.
Yes, we very much look forward to the competition. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, and then here's your copy, and he gives you a copy of what you've signed.
Lovely, thank you.
Brilliant.
I will give that to the Clive 5.
He sort of like
Fun
walks
dog.
up and just shaking his head.
I had no idea what I was reading back there.
You signed up for a solo event.
No, I mean the waivers he was talking about.
Basically, if
I can't
you die,
read.
I can't really either. I think
Signed
it
your life
means.
away.
I think it means if you die, they don't get in trouble.
Whatever then.
Okay.
I thought that's what he meant.
While we're out, shall we go and find this old lady?
Yeah, maybe. Might be
We'll
get some more gold, I guess.
yes, we'll go find some more. No. We're going to tell her that unfortunately our husband has passed away, and
Give us the rest of your gold.
and we're not going to ask for the rest of her money. Okay, we'll do
Sure.
what we did before. We'll go and find some jobs elsewhere because we're still a little bit low on money right now. So once we've informed the old lady of her husband's untimely demise, we will go and find some more work. Okay, deal?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm
And
not
when we
shaking on
get
it.
there, no details. Do
Okay.
not tell her that his head was sucked off, destroyed and mangled, and he probably died very slowly and painfully.
Okay.
Thank you. So we'll make our way over to where the old lady.
Okay, you make your way over to the old lady's house in the Canal District. So it's not that far of a walk, maybe about 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Mhm.
You notice as you approach the house, the front door is slightly open. Day.
Oh.
The house's front door slightly open.
Hello. I kind of peer my head in. Hello.
You can hear like chatting from the kitchen where you were in.
Hello. Hello.
Your husband died a brutal death.
No. Shut up. Is the little old lady that resides in this house home?
She pops her head around the corner and says, "Oh, hello. Yes. Come in. Of course. I hope you don't mind. I've already got a guest. A
That's
couple of guests.
fine.
I hope they don't mind. Would you like a drink or anything? A cup of tea?
We're okay. We're actually just gonna. We won't stay.
Just
It was
swinging by.
Just swinging, but
Like I swing my axe to kill your
Yes,
almost
no.
dead husband.
no, he didn't do that. He didn't do that. Unfortunately, as it turns out, your husband has passed away. We found what was left of it. Unfortunately, there was nothing we could really bring back with us. We're very sorry.
Oh,
We thought we'd give you the benefit and come by and let you know.
well. Not what I didn't already expect.
We're very sorry. It unfortunately, he wasn't alone in this. Unfortunately.
Yeah, he was sort of mangled in with a bunch of other people.
Uh.
You know, he didn't die alone.
Oh, would you like to come in and have a drink anyway and stay? think
No,
my-
that's okay.
guests- Wouldn't mind.
No, that's fine. We'll
No,
go now.
it's fine.
We'll go now. And we're gonna slowly walk
Back out
the
out the door.
Okay.
Talk, I think we need to go.
She lets you go and you walk off.
I don't want to meet those guests.
No,
I think we should maybe make our way back.
let's go back to the Raging Bull and tell the others that we signed up.
Yes. Oh, we do need to pay our bill at the tavern eventually.
We haven't stayed there in a while though, so
Yeah, but we also never paid for the time, and we
um,
might get in a bit of trouble.
okay. Well, let's
Not only with the Black Hand, but also, the
let's
town
go.
guard.
Let's go see how much it is.
Um,
We can ask for another
maybe
night.
bring
in
the
the
rest of the group with us because I'm not paying for all of that.
Okay, fair enough. Let's go back.
Yeah, we'll gather the troops first.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll make
Alright,
our
you
way.
make your way back to the Oak Bull. Alright, Morna. So you've been praying in the temple for about an hour, and you hear the gates
Yeah.
open up, and a couple of nuns are sort of escorting this blind, sort of quite frail man. He's sort of feeling his way to the door, and he sort of walks and says, "I'll be in my office. Don't disturb me." And he just walks in and slams the door behind him.
I'm definitely gonna disturb him. Quietly. Oh, wait. I'm gonna go over and try and open the door very, subtly.
Try and just open it.
Yeah.
It's unlocked. It just sort of opens. It does creak open as you open, and notice the man as you open it and go inside. He's sort of looking up. He says, I told you not to disturb me."
Wait. I'm gonna close the door. I've got a letter for you.
Who are you?
Who am I? I am
Existential crisis.
Morna. I didn't actually.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Yeah, he sort of just shuffles in his seat and clears a bit of clutter off his desk, including a small figure, which just sort of catches your eye. You don't immediately recognise it, but he puts it to the side and says, "You have a letter for me?"
Yeah, would you like me to read it to you?
All right. Yes, of course. I have got to ask, who sent you? You weren't sent by the Tempest brand, were you?
No. I'm sure you'll understand once I read you the letter. Okay. I'm gonna open the letter and read it. Can you send it to me?
You open the letter and it's just blank.
There's nothing written on this letter. You must have forgotten to write something. Silly.
There's... For my eyes... Must be a letter for my eyes only, then.
Okay. I'm gonna very nervously just Okay, so what does that mean? Do you just want me to give it to you?
You were sent by the strangers.
Yeah, that's the one!
He reaches out and just sort of like wants you to hand him the letter.
Okay, what's happening? Okay, I'm gonna give them the letter.
Okay, as you notice, as he touches the letter, like a bunch of ink just like begins to sort of apparate on the page. I'm trying to see if I've got an actual handout. No, I don't. I do have the letter here. Dude. No, that didn't work. Anyway. The first, for some reason, the first line sent to Morna as a whisper, and then the rest didn't. Yeah, you see it. He can't read. He can't read it. You hand a blind man a letter? He like No. It's just sort of just like bits of lettering on the paper. It is. Oh yes, you were sent by the string. Well, unfortunately, the Black Hands, they've been quite heavy-handed with their killings of various figures recently. So why should I get myself involved in this? They have no power. Because they haven't done anything over long. Hard last time. Anyway, you seem someone who's quite young to be getting involved. I would recommend that you. I like glance over it. No, not really. Like it's a stone room. It's just a door, like the hinge. Yeah, all right. Make a stealth check with them. You notice. Oh yeah. So you looking over on the desk. You notice that the figure is a figure of the trespasser. He says. He says. Listen. Yes, I understand. I have an oath to the Black Hand, but the Black Hand have something of mine, and if I'm going to choose sides in this conflict, make it easy for me. Cyril. Yes. Okay. The Black Hand? No, the Black Hand of something. An accomplice of Kaya Calco, as part of their, let's say, protection, collected a ring. You can bring me that ring. I will publicly side with the strangers. Ever craziness. As Samantha's trying to. She wouldn't call on me if I wasn't planning something. She has the accomplice of Kaya's. She has a house in the old town. Should be empty. She doesn't tend to live there very often, but Kaya Calco. Yeah. Yeah. Well, she took it. Well, none of your business. What the ring does. Let's just say that the ring is very important to me, and you bring me that ring. I will do whatever the strangers are. No, the Tempest brand would like crucify it. Yeah, I mean, no one at your temple ever had a figure of it. He starts to laugh and like smile. And he says, "Ah, so you're also a follower of the Lady Most Kind." And he replies back in Cyril. He says, "Maybe the ring will help us both." Good. Okay. And you're just going to leave the figure on the desk. Are you going to move it? Oh, right, I see. Okay. Well, he stands up and sort of does a little bow. Bring me that ring. You leave through the front of the entrance, and the gates are now open, and people are sort of mingling around the place. Where would you like to go? Back to the Oak Bull. Okay, so you make your way back to the Oak Bull. You know, appears in an alley. Enter, and you are reunited with. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you start to you start to deal with Vondor's hair. It's quite scraggly, quite wiry. Yeah, dwarven hair is very famous for its wiry nature. You need a bit of Pantene Pro V or whatever through it. And it was horrible. Okay, so yeah, after you deal up, how are you making Vondor look? A bit more stylish. Okay.
I don't know if it's just like long and scraggly at the moment. Maybe putting it in like a top bun. Kind of getting some makeup on his face to just kind of contour. Sorry,
no
some
makeup.
Sorry, not makeup. Some
Man liquid.
war mud.
War
I've got
mud
some
is
war
acceptable.
mud
War mud is
that I'm going to use to make your face shaped more animalistic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually just making him prettier.
I'm already very pretty, thank you.
Yes,
Image
you
of
are.
you like dangling your legs on the chair.
Swinging them back
I'm
and forth.
already pretty. Yeah.
Are you done yet?
Okay, next part. Okay, you can't spell manicure without man.
That's true.
Let's get
I
those
mean, I don't know how to
fingers
spell it, but I imagine it includes man.
done. Okay, I'm like cleaning out the fingernails, getting them all tidied up.
Ooh, lovely.
Honestly, he's gonna look way better by the end of this.
Okay, so yeah, you do that, and then you work on Ritok.
Can I, before you start on him, can I have a look, please? In a mirror? A little mirror?
I'm not sure there was any mirrors in here.
Oh. Unless you have one on your person.
No.
Anything?
Use the hilt of your sword.
Pass me my shield. Yeah,
Oh.
to see in
Oh yeah, you have a shield.
I'm just gonna walk over and like go to grab his shield, but like before I grab it, it's like cast prestidigitation on it to make it dirty, and then.
I could. Oh, you've made me look like my father. It's a bit awkward, seeing as he's dead. But
Well, got his sword.
yes, I do. Anyway, now you can do the big oath.
Okay, this is going to be a little harder.
What are you trying to
So what have I got to work with here, hair-wise?
say? None. I have no hair.
No hair. Okay, great. Okay, we're going to have to go the prosthetics route.
Right.
If you stick an
Get
arm
some
on
like
it,
get
it'll
some
look
like
different.
prosthetic clay type stuff. Maybe just try and change the general shape of his face.
It sounds like it's kind of hard to get an orc really stop looking like an orc.
Yeah, it still looked like an orc, but just a different orc.
Nothing wrong with my exquisite features.
You can't make him any uglier than he already is.
What
Yeah,
you care for in looks, I make up for in my battle strength dwarf.
Maybe
Yeah.
shave bits of the eyebrows, change those, make his
Sure.
cheekbones more pronounced.
Okay, so towards the end of this sort of session of makeup man, Scrimshaw.
Makeover!
Scrim-
Queer eye
wants
for the.
a makeover.
Very nice. Yeah, queer eye.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, they do look different. I gotta say. At close inspection, they would, you'd be able to find them out. But from a distance, and that sort of thing, perfect.
Alright, I think I'm going to done a pretty good job here.
Nice.
Mona, what do you think?
I mean, I don't know
What's-
what you've done to my chin, but it'll have
You look.
to do.
Anyway, what's next on our agenda? Well, what have we got to do now?
I gotta go get this ring, I think.
But we don't even know where to start.
Well, I guess we should. Well, we should probably relay what he said to Massa.
Yeah.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll know where this ring is.
Okay, let's go find it.
Again, most of them, the professor and Massa are sat around the table, but Johan and Shai aren't. They're off. Massa looks up to you. Yes.
Hello.
Oh, I've been to visit Father Bound.
Yes.
Delivered the message to him.
Yeah.
He is willing to work with you. I'm not sure what oath it was, he wouldn't tell me, that he made. But currently the Black Hand have a very important item of his. And he's unwilling to speak out against them until he's got that item back.
Well, I suppose that makes.
Well, we're willing to go and retrieve the item.
Scrimshaw just looks over. So, what? We?
Oh, I'm willing to go and retrieve the item.
Well, it might be best if you all go.
We could
together,
all go.
because,
We could all go.
I mean, I as much as I trust your ability to run and sneak into those sorts of situations, you do get caught. You don't have any backup. Get out.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we can have you guys stay outside and I'll go in and let you know if there's a problem. By screaming.
Fair enough.
Wait, so wait, before we commit ourselves to something so dangerous, what? So why do you need Father Bound what is this? Do you know what this ring is? Do you have any idea where it would be? How difficult it would be to get in? Overall, just is this worth it?
Well, the Black Hand... I know the Black Hand are trying to do something. Fortunately, I usually try and rely on my team of people to help me out here, so that I can work out these sorts of things. And the only way I can work out these sorts of things is by asking. Motherbound is one of my informants. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. But if I can try and work out what the Black Hand are trying to do, I might be able to stop them if they do it.
I have another question. Why does he rage once a day?
He has his temple is very famous for standing up, actively opposed to.
Dangerous.
It is dangerous, and he's a madman. But he's been doing it for about 20 years so far, and the Tempest Brand haven't touched him.
I suppose if they did touch him, everyone would know who it was.
Possibly, or the Tempest Brand just
Maybe
like to have an enemy you know.
Sorry?
Sorry, you cut
the
out.
Tempest Brand might like to have an enemy they know, other than don't.
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe you should have asked him. I just know he's just crazy for doing it.
Well,
Yes,
I guess
as for this ring, I don't know. He's always been quite protective about his items. He grew up in the streets of the Canal District. He grew up in the streets of the Canal District and made a habit of keeping around whatever he had on close to hand. Literally, as a ring, you know.
I suppose it's just maybe an old family heirloom or something like that.
Well, I don't think the Black Hand would have been interested in taking a family heirloom off him. It would have had to be something with serious meaning, monetary value at least. I don't know. Down to you. It's your decision whether you want. He might have some important information though. I know for a fact a lot of the Black Hand go to his temple, particularly for confession.
Oh, you cut out for most of that sentence.
I know that the Black Hand go to his temple for confession.
I think we should get this ring.
For confessions.
Yes.
But where to find them is the question.
Morna, did he say where the ring actually was, or did you just say the Black Hand had it?
Wait, how do you spell this? Kia Kelko. Kaya Kelko.
Well, that's fine, just the leader of the
And no, his apprentice, accomplice,
An accomplice of his.
who lives in a house in the old town.
Let's just
It's a
assume
female.
he's given you directions.
Okay, cool.
Right, well, let's go have a look.
Maybe we should go at night when there's less people around.
Seems like a good idea.
I don't think I've been there. How busy is the old town?
Who are you asking?
I don't know.
But have any of us been there yet?
Morna has,
No,
I think.
she-
No.
Oh no, you went somewhere else to get the clothes.
Oh. Bear in mind that the Black Hand will be struggling to follow us right now, because we can teleport all over the city.
This is true. It took us going and spending an hour or two in the mine for them to be able to
Track us
catch
down
up
as
with us
long as we're
before.
quick and not too long. We should be fine. I think getting this done as soon as possible is probably advisable.
I prefer to go at night.
Black Hand Massa says, Blackhand have most of their influence in the Canal District. That's where they will be able to spot you going in and out.
So they'll be more brazen there.
Yes,
They wouldn't be so forward to ambush people in Old Town.
the Old Town is run by Lord Blackfire and his guards.
See, I think we'll be okay.
We do run the risk of making ourselves known enemies of the state.
True. Well, if we want to,
we're only going to have a look.
we could maybe scout it out before nightfall.
Okay.
It's true.
What time is it now?
It's probably about 4.
I think we should avoid walking together though, because all 4 of us, obviously because Gideon's sick, in a
You can
row.
sit around, so he'll come with you.
Is he...
He's got laryngitis.
Oh, okay.
Kind of hurts to speak, but he can still speak enough to cast spells.
Okay.
I think
good.
he got some of our strong beer and hurt his throat quite a lot.
Oh, poor kid. Alright.
Don't worry, guys. I've got this.
Hey, what did I say about putting on a female voice?
Don't worry, guys. I've got this.
It'll go with the dress.
Right, okay. I guess we'll go
I'll
and then
walk
sort
with
of
Gideon.
takes... Yeah, that makes sense.
You can be his mother.
How old do you think I am?
Well, I made you an
30?
elf. With how you look right now, you could be anywhere from 20 to 200.
Alright.
Even
To be fair,
older.
it takes elves to get, 100 is adult maturity to them. I don't think they have kids until they're like...
Yeah. So, yeah, you could be anywhere from
Alright.
20
I'll
to
forgive you for
500 or
that.
whatever. And, but yeah, Gideon, or what should we...
Gadina.
Gadina.
Tina.
Yes, I want to take Gadina. Could be your daughter.
I don't like that name, guys.
What is a girl's name?
Either.
What is a girl's name? I know Morna. That's about it.
Well, you've got Jessica, Francesca.
Oh dear.
Oh, now I made myself sad.
Well,
What was the name of that old woman?
Emily.
I thought if I was going to be a woman, I would have always have liked to be called Bridget.
Okay.
Okay, Bridget.
Woman
Okay,
Bridget.
Bridget.
I will call you Bridget then.
It is canon.
It is officially canon. That's what you get, Matt, when you're watching this. When you don't tell anyone what you want Gideon to do. It's now Bridget.
Yeah, it's gonna be called Bridget.
God, I think I got off quite nicely. Right, okay, let's
And
go.
he's a midget as well.
Bridget the midget.
Nice.
She's a
He's a
midget.
midget.
Come on, daughter. I need to get going.
Okay, so I'm crying. Alright, let's have a 5-minute break.
Sure.
Okay.
That's I just get a drink and stuff. But yeah, we'll be back shortly.
Yeah,
I was going to
grab a drink
suggest-
as well.
We are
Yeah.
gonna
Let's do it.
do
Yeah,
our
let's do it.
thing. Okay, right. So we have returned.
Oh, by the way, I did not pause my recording
I
just in
didn't.
case.
Right. Well, we'll have a dual. If I edit it, we'll have two sort of views we can go through, which will be exactly the same. So brilliant.
Just a few pixels offset.
It'll be incredibly annoying. I'll just keep switching on. So, where were we? Oh yes, you had just decided. The old Clive.
To go and get this ring.
Bridget the midget. To get this ring. So you exit the Oak Ball out in the. Do you want to go out immediately or during the night? I can't remember what you decided on.
Well, we're gonna scout it out in the day,
Okay.
but we're gonna
It's
walk
like
in
it's
two
close to
separate
evening
groups.
now, though. I think so. We can scout it and then wait sort of until it gets a bit darker.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, and you want to do two separate groups immediately or when you get there?
No, well, walking through the town is good to do
So
two
you can
separate
just
groups.
sort of come out of an alley just like next to it.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Maybe come from different alleys.
Yeah.
Okay. So who's your
No.
first group then?
Ritok and Vondel.
Yeah.
The dynamic duo.
The dynamic brute force duo
Bridget's like,
with no intelligence
Bridget's like, oh,
between
thank
us.
God I don't have to spend any more time with Vondel.
Don't want to spend any more time with you whiny little pack.
Okay, so then the next group will be, I guess, Gideon, Scrimshaw, and Morna.
Mhm.
Right. Okay. So, Vondel and Ritok, you come out. What do you want to be? The front side or the back side or the east or west or what of the house?
I think maybe the eastern side of the house,
Now, I've just got one suggestion. We could stand outside off to the, a little off to the side and act inconspicuous and just see if anyone goes in and out of the house.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait,
It's
maybe
inconspicuous.
maybe we can put up some bunting somewhere, just steal some bunting from one area and then
Yes.
pretend we're putting up some somewhere else.
I like it. Yes.
Okay, let me just rip down this bunting. I just rip it down from this family
So you're
of
starting.
four.
So you're starting the day off with a crime,
No, it's
I-
only
Not a
bunting.
major.
a
I'll-
low-level crime.
I'll ignore that for now.
I just sort of steal it from this family's window. Should be fine.
Okay. So yeah, there's a bit of bunting around. Tear it and you just get a handful of bunting. Sort of bits
Yeah.
of nails and sort of almost staples, sort of iron filings just caught up with it.
Yeah, that's fine.
As you're tearing, you're it's all attached, so you're just taking the whole streets bunting down.
Oh, God. Oh my.
Quick, use your sword and cut it before anyone
Just
notices.
get your axe out.
I'll slice a bit of it off.
Yeah.
All right, and you duck
Nice.
down. You duck down an alley, just leaving a bit of bunting just trailing on the on the ground behind you.
Yeah.
Old bunting thieves.
I'm sure nobody will notice.
Okay. So you duck down an alley and until you find the sort of east side of this house. You notice it's a walled complex. Really, it's quite a large house that you can see peeking over these. Maybe the walls are about 8 feet high. The walls have sort of spikes and They sort of look like bits of broken glass on the top and nails and barbed wire and that sort of thing just sticking out, just to stop people climbing over, really. And you notice it's quite a large, almost square Tudor-style house. Protruding out the bottom, at the middle, sorry, and it's made out of wood. It seems like a timber sort of construct. It's not made out of stone or anything. And it has a couple of trees either side of the house. So from the position you're looking at it, the roof is slanting towards you, but it's maybe 2 or 3. Yeah, it's 3 stories up, and then there's also a balcony which comes out. Make a perception check, both of you, or one of you can do it with advantage.
I
What do you
don't
wanna
mind
do?
doing it. I'll do it.
You want to do it with advantage?
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Okay, you
Shit.
almost see nothing of any use. You see the wall is just obscuring your vision so much, really, from this vantage point that you sort of see a few lights on in the
Right.
house, but you don't see much movement. You don't see movement like in the windows or anything. Like there's a couple
Sure.
of like candles flickering from within, but you're not entirely sure why that is.
Okay.
And as for the other group, so you come out. Whereabouts are you going to come out?
I don't know. Where did you come out? Go to come out
Came
again?
out on the-
We're on the eastern side.
We're kind of
West.
practically in front of the house at this point.
Yeah, we're like on the
We'll
corner
go to
of
the
like
back
the wall,
then.
Okay, so you guys sneak.
pretending to put up hunting.
Oh yeah. Also, make Ritok and Vondel make stealth checks as well.
Okay. Oh,
You have advantage
God.
because you're pretending to be hunting.
Okay.
Okay, I will note those stealth checks.
Right, I'm gonna pass without a trace. Are you? Wait, hold on.
Could have done with doing that before.
Well, I was gonna do it before, but I couldn't. I forgot that it's within 30 feet. Would they be
No,
in
they
30
wouldn't.
feet? Okay.
Do they have to stay within 30 feet?
For the duration. Each creature you choose within 30 feet. I'm just going to rule it so that they have to stay within 30 feet. Almost,
fair
almost
enough.
like the AOE sort of stuff in WoW, like AOE stealth stuff.
Yeah. Or,
yeah.
Yeah, auras and stuff.
Yeah.
So I mean, they can leave and come back though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Wait. Is it? So, are we planning on actually doing the heist now? Because it's evening.
Might
I
as well.
think we're going to do that once the light dies.
Okay, I won't cast pass without a trace yet.
Alright, so you guys make your way out on the other side. You do sort of spot Vondel and Ritok haphazardly like hammering bits of bunting into the side of a house down an
But
alley.
like in no order, just like putting one line up and then putting it like
You see,
another
like,
line
Vondel,
right next to it.
hand a bit of bunting to Ritok, and Ritok sort of just puts it up and just starts smacking it like a crack comes out of the side of this wall, and then you sort of both look at each other like, oh shit. Anyway, so you guys, yeah, you guys make a perception check. Mono, I guess, with advantage.
Oh, crap.
And we're just kind of walking. I think maybe like Gideon in the middle, like holding one hand each.
Yeah. And I'm gonna try and be looking at the house kind of subtly to see if there's a good entrance or exit at the back of the
Sure,
house.
so the where you are, there's actually a side sort of gate. It is locked from where you are, but in this side of this wall, you did walk past the front gate, which is like a large sort of oak reinforced sort of double swinging set of doors. But where you are around the side, on the west side, is this sort of like fence gate, which is made out of what seems like steel or iron bars, probably cast iron. It's quite knobbly and it's not painted. And it has this big, like, sort of padlock and chains wrapped around the holding it together. So it's going to be a real nightmare to get through that.
What's on the top?
And on the top, it's sort of like bits of like barbed wire and glass and nails and stuff. Like really, uncomfortable to try and cross over. You could get over it probably, and you could probably jump over it. To be honest, like just jumping off the side of like a roof, like next to it. But then you might.
Yeah, but the rest of everyone else might not be able to.
Except for there were a couple of trees either side of the
Yeah,
house.
so there's a tree on the east side and a tree on the west side. They're not as large as oaks, but you know they're the sort of tree that you could feasibly like stand up in. You could get into it and get, but that's inside the fence.
Oh, okay.
Bridget, are you able to message people with your magic?
I need to check my character sheet.
Brilliant.
I don't know.
Let me check my book.
Damn it! I took spider climb off my spells.
No, I didn't decide to learn that because I'm bad. No.
Damn it. Okay, that makes it it's a bit more difficult. Okay. I think.
Oh, yeah, but from your perception check, so I didn't really tell you what you saw from your perception check. You just about hit the DC required to. You see a tiny bit of movement coming from the top floor, and then the doors sort of swing open, and a sort of an armed thug carrying a crossbow walks out and just has a little look around. Seems to be he seems to be someone standing guards.
Yeah.
Must have been the wind.
Prowling around here.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, what do you guys want to do?
So the door at the gate at the front is a big oak
Yeah,
gate
it's
that's
reinforced.
not
Well,
locked.
no, it is locked. Well, actually, you didn't really check it, to be honest, because it's on the main street. Like where you guys are, in the east and the west, are the sort of side alleys around. So it's a bit, has a bit more cover. But this front gate is right on the road. But you assume it's locked. You didn't see any noticeable large chains or anything holding it closed.
How high were the walls?
About 8 feet high.
Okay.
They're not not impossible to climb.
And we could feasibly throw something over the barbed wire and get over that.
What we could do, right? I'm gonna gather everyone and try and usher us back into the oak ball so we can talk about this. Talk about plan.
We're putting up our bunting.
I think we're half covered in it by now. Half of it's stuck to the wall.
Okay, so yeah, you go back inside.
Okay, right. My plan. We have those who can get over the wall. So myself, Gideon could climb on. Over with. Sorry, Bridget. Excuse me. It could climb over with the assistance.
I think Ritok could probably boost us all over and climb over himself.
Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking. But
I'm quite
Wait.
athletic.
Bundle, is your armor heavy? You've got plate. I've got
Yes.
plate armor or chainmail.
No, I got chainmail,
Right.
but it's still quite heavy.
Might
I think
be good to
one
leave
way
behind.
one way of sending a message could be to take the ring, trying not to leave a trace, because that's what the strangers do. They're mysterious. They don't leave a
You
trace.
want me? I will stand guard outside.
Well, that's what maybe I was thinking.
Not a
Nice.
bad idea.
Or should we and Vondels wait outside?
Yeah,
And we could continue
thought you
putting
could-
the bunting up. Great
Oh,
idea.
Perfect.
Great
It's
idea.
definitely a 2-day job.
It's
Oh.
definitely a big job. We'll continue to put the bunting up.
You know
How
what
about-
these Fosh people don't like into the evening?
What?
Okay,
The sound of hammering outside.
I've got another suggestion. Now,
This might draw them out.
I've got one
That's
other
very
thing we could
true.
try. One other thing we could try. How about me and Ritok in our disguises? We knock on the door, we get their attention, and we tell them we're selling something. And you guys sneak into the house while they're distracted.
Perfect. Even better.
As long as Vondel, you do all the talking, I'm okay.
I
with
will
that
do.
plan.
I'll preach my religion to them. They'll hate that.
You don't even have to lie.
I don't even have to lie. It's the correct religion, so you know.
Okay.
Which religion was that again?
The river one.
There's a correct. There's a correct one.
The one with the river.
You mean the one with
there's-
the lake?
Yes.
Okay.
Look, my
That
memory's
sounds like a
not what it
plan.
was.
Well, they
I know
did
I
the
like
light.
something.
I'll boost you guys over, and we'll
We'll distract them from the front.
we'll sell some stuff.
And if
Well-
we need you,
We can
I'll-
sell bunting.
Oh yes, we need a signal. We'll give you a signal when they're going back in. What should it be?
Maybe when you say something about your religion.
No, because that's going to be the opening argument. I don't know. What's something that we wouldn't come up with in conversation?
I'm going to put some more bunting up.
Yes. Or it's hammer time.
Yeah, perfect.
It's hammer time. That'll
Yeah.
be the signal. If you hear me
Okay.
shouting it's hammer time, run.
brilliant.
Okie dokie. I like this plan.
Let's go.
Nothing could possibly go wrong with this plan.
Hold on. What about Scrimshaw? What have you got?
Honestly,
How good are you at sneaking?
well, I am no better than the average person.
Plus, I have
frankly.
no discernible sense of body odor.
This is true. Yes, I do have no scent.
I'm completely neutral. I can walk into a
Bondo
room.
kind of goes up. Bondo kind of goes up to you and just goes, "He's right, you know. I don't smell anything."
Maybe I should remedy that at some point. I'm gonna prestidigitation myself. A certain musk.
Bloody hell!
Went a bit too
Bit
hard.
too much. Bit
I
too
think
much.
he's just meant to fart.
I'm having a bit of trouble tuning this because I can't actually smell it
You now
myself.
smell like
Just leave it.
Less, a bit less.
Oh.
Is that okay?
let's
Is that
go.
okay?
Let's do
Better.
this.
Okay. Wait, before we go, Gideon, do you have any spells that would help us do this?
I have invisibility.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
something you could use.
How many of us can you affect with that?
Just 2, I think.
Is that including yourself?
I think Morna's fairly.
Yeah.
I think Morna's fairly capable. So perhaps if
Well-
the two of us are invisible, or if it's just the two of
I
you.
can do. I can
Yeah,
do
I was
invisibility
thinking
on
just.
I mean, Mona, do you
Okay.
not have invisibility?
I've got Pass Without a Trace.
I mean, that might just be fine anyway.
Yeah, how about if we get into trouble, you cast invisibility
Yeah.
on both of us.
on me and Scrimshaw, or on you
Well,
and
I-
Scrimshaw, or on me and you.
How about if we get into trouble, you cast on you and Scrimshaw because I can probably get out unless you feel like, don't forget to save me. But I can probably run away.
Can also probably remain
He's going to
hidden.
do mage armor
Yeah.
on himself.
And I'm going to look. I'm going to go find that the telescopy, the critoscope.
And I'm gonna take off my shiny clothes. Very
You're going to use
sad.
the critical.
Oh, is that the?
Roll a
Yes.
D100.
Oh.
Is that the one that you see the sun in, sort of thing? It looks like a sun, sort of thing, like a star or something.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, noted.
Not ominous at all.
Okay,
Okay.
let's go, team.
You now have 4 arms. No.
Oh god, maybe it should transition into a grappling build.
Grab 4 people at once. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, good. So, what is the first stage of the plan? What's the deal? You're gonna wait until night.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I think wait till night and well, how late do you want to leave it if you want to distract them at the door?
Yeah, we don't want to make it too late.
Maybe-
Maybe like 7
maybe-
o'clock.
I mean, do we want to distract them at the door or just wait till they're asleep?
Well, the sun is
No,
Because we want them away. We want them distracted. Look, stick to the plan.
The sun is coming down quite early because it's just after winter. Like it's just like spring. It's like quite early spring still. So
If it's a really valuable ring, one of them might be wearing it. So if you maybe try and draw the guards to the door.
Nah, well, I'm sure it'll
Well,
probably
whoever
be the
answers,
guards.
I guess.
I
yeah.
imagine it'll be the guards.
Yeah.
We'll well,
How about sorry, I just have to reiterate. If you have to leave if you're leaving and the guards are coming back in, it's hammer time. If you need
yes.
assistance, are you just gonna scream?
You'll probably know when we need assistance because I imagine Ritok will be swinging the axe quite furiously.
Okay, at least
Yeah,
Wait,
just wait until you hear the clangs on the side of the walls.
Hang
No.
on, don't we need Ritok around the back to...
No, we'll do that first.
No, we'll get in position first, and then he'll come
We'll
back.
get you over first, and then we'll go and knock.
Okay. It just means that we'd be climbing over without the distraction.
How
just
good are you
hide in
at
some-
stealth,
It'll be
Scrimshaw?
fine.
Okay, maybe Vondel. We'll start
I
talking.
can
and
start
then I'll come and
talking.
join him.
Then
Yeah, that's a
Red
good
Dog
idea.
will come and join me.
We could also do with you for our exit.
Ah,
Well, then he can excuse himself. He'll find an excuse to leave. Well, let's just do the plan. Leave it to Vonda talk, okay? We've got this.
and who knows? You might be able to unlock that gate that you saw around the side.
Perhaps.
Gondor.
All right.
Hello?
Make intelligence.
Okay.
Fuck.
It's not my best stat, admittedly. Oh,
This plan sounds amazing. Alright, okay. Right, so,
Let's do it.
fucking hell, okay. So, you wait until night time. It's maybe about 8 o'clock. The sun is now dark enough. You do see, coming out into your respective battle stations, there are a couple of lights on the top floor open, like shining through the windows, but below that, not really quite that.
I'm just gonna climb up to the top floor.
I assume we're bringing some kind of tarp with us.
Bringing what?
Some kind of tarp
Tarp?
Why?
is everyone
for getting over the wall.
Oh.
You might not want to. Alright, so are we in? Sorry, are we all in position?
You two, yeah, you two have gone to your position. Are you waiting for a signal or something?
Well, waiting for them to hear us talking, I imagine.
Yeah, well, I'm with them at the moment because I'm going to help them boost
Okay,
over, and then
I'll,
Vondel's going to knock, and then hopefully in between the time Vondel's knocking and them answering, I've got them
Sure.
over.
Right, okay.
Okay, well, I guess
Right, Vondel.
we'll engage the plan.
Right, guys, quick, over.
A few moments pass of you're waiting, and you begin to hear the creaking of steps. As
Keep it together, Vondel. Keep it together.
as you hear a man sort of muttering to himself, and you see opening up the door is a guy holding a candle, wearing the sort of same sort of buggy sort of clothes with a slinged crossbow on his back. I'll just wait for the bus to pass. And he sees you in the doorway and he says, "Yes, you want?"
Hello, sir. Sorry to disturb you this evening. My name is Erix's. Yes, my name is Erix's. And today, oh boy, have I got the sell of a lifetime for you. I have once in a lifetime opportunity for you to buy this dice set that I have in my bag.
Right, whilst
That I
he's
have
doing
in my
this,
bag for some
am
reason.
I getting them over
Yeah.
at the
Alright, you're
moment?
boosting them
okay.
over.
These are not any dice, sir. These are magical dice. And they will determine the outcome of whether you are successful or unsuccessful at something.
Vondel, at the in the corner of your eye, you see Morna boost over and just sort of sneak up to the side of the wall. Then you see Gideon like flung over, and then you see Scrimshaw come over, and then the guy's like, "What's this? Piss off!" And he starts to turn around.
No, hang on!
He just
Hang
turns
on!
back to you.
Hang on!
Am I going back over to Vondel now?
Yeah, you're slowly walking over.
Ah, here he is! Oh, hello, random stranger! I mean,
Ah,
would you be
hello.
interested in looking at my dice set or helping me demonstrate my dice set?
You have a dice set?
I have a dice set!
Alright,
what does this-
to everyone else for now. We'll go
Blessed by the gods of the lake!
so, Morna,
Oh my.
yeah, what do you guys want to do the other day?
Okay, so I'll cast Pass Without
Yeah.
a Trace.
You're on the other side of the fence. You managed to sort of put something over so you don't get cut up. And I assume you're flush now up against the actual wall of the proper house itself?
Yeah, is there a way we can climb up to the top window?
There's like, the thing is the timber, the way that it's built is there are like handholds and stuff in the timber, you know? But you could probably do it. It probably require. I mean, you'd all have to make a check anyway, but it'd be a lower DC.
Would it be acrobatics or?
It'd be either, I'd say.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to suggest to everyone that we just climb up.
Oh boy, Gideon says.
Oh, I'm not good at this.
Don't you mean a girl?
So basically, the way it is that where you are, the actual house itself is sort of on supports almost. Like it's got a sort of like cobblestone foundation, which is about 6 or 7 feet up, and then the actual house is really on top of that. So there's not even a window you can peek through on this bit. You have to at least climb up that cobblestone before you can even see through a window.
Right. So what we could do is you guys could go invisible. You could enter on the ground floor and maybe potentially act as another distraction if someone reckons something's going on the top. I could go into the top alone. And if anything happens, well, if you hear them walking around and the distraction of Vondel isn't good enough, you guys could move, maybe throw something on the floor.
Okay.
Because you obviously won't be able to climb up. No offense, guys.
You'll have to climb up a little bit.
Athletics is not the strong suit of either of us, I think. Right, Bridget.
Right. Well, I think we've got the handholds to climb up this cobblestone. To at least peek through this.
Yeah.
You first.
Alright, so Gideon's going to just do a.
Oh no, Morna first. Morna first.
Okay, Morna, you get your you get your hands held on the sort of various handholds and timber structure of this building. Slowly climbing up. I mean, it's not fluid, by any account, but you get up there slowly. But as you're making your way up, are you waiting? Are you waiting for? I'm sure. Are you waiting for Morna to get to the top there?
I'm just waiting for her to see what she sees.
So, do you want to peek through windows, or do you want to just climb to the top as fast as possible?
I'm gonna try and peek through windows as I go up.
Make a perception check.
Yeah.
Rolls, all or nothing. Yeah, you peek through these. All right, so these windows you're peeking through, they are. The first floor seems to be the way that you are peeking into a kitchen. It's unlit. You see a couple of pots and pans. No one seems to be living there right now. And then you can sort of see through a half-open door to the back of this guy who's chatting to Vondel and Ritok. But as you continue climbing up, the second floor, there's three floors, but this is the second floor now you're peeking through. You notice it seems to be a bedroom of some description. You see like a couple of you see like an armoire sort of thing. You see like a couple of desk drawers stuff. And as you get to the top floor, it seems to be like a master bedroom with a guy in there on the bed holding a crossbow, sort of like doing a watch. He doesn't seem to have noticed you yet, but do a stealth check anyway.
That is plus
So that's
10,
28.
so 29. 28.
Yeah. He doesn't notice.
Okay. Is that the only room on the top floor?
Yeah, the top floor is like one massive master bedroom.
Can I see any women? Because this room belongs to a woman, doesn't it?
This room, there's no women in here. There's just the guard basically downstairs, and there's a guard on the top. Seems like she's not in.
Right.
But yeah, you notice that it's very finely, the silks and it definitely is a woman's room. You get the sort of smell of like perfume as you sort of sniff.
Okay. Are there any boxes or anything?
No. Not that you see.
No chests.
No, nothing that you see like immediate. There's like desks and drawers and there's like a a wardrobe sort of thing and a cupboard and closets and stuff.
No, okay, I'm gonna go back down and tell them what I saw.
So maybe if we enter through the first floor together.
Well, no, because the guard will see us. I think second floor is the best bet. Sorry, first floor, as in like.
So ground first.
Yeah. So second floor.
Middle floor.
Middle floor. There we go. Middle floor. Yeah, I reckon if we enter through the middle floor, it'd probably be better because, there's a you can see the door. The door is open, so I can even see Vondel and Ritok out there.
A dice set.
All right.
Yeah, so Vondel and Ritok, the guy's saying, "Just piss off out my sight. I'm not interested in this."
No. Come on now. Just hear me
How
out.
about, how about a
Make
game of
persuasion
this
check.
chance
Make a
dice?
persuasion check. You can have advantage, or you can both make one.
I think maybe I'll make it with advantage.
I think you should do it. Yeah.
Oh.
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Oh, persuasion. Oh yeah.
What does that
that's
add
fine.
to? I'll use the same.
Oh.
8 plus. Alright, so that's going to be 11. He just turns around and he says, "Oh, fuck off before I shoot you." He walks back and he slams the
Now
door in
this-
the face.
Hang on. Before he does that, I want to put my foot in the door.
And then I roll the dice, and then
Whoa! Look at I got 20.
he's
Wow.
that's at least a silver piece, isn't it, Vondel?
he's like trying to
Not
slam the door
Vondel.
on his foot. He says,
I mean,
"Look, if you don't piss off, you both bring up your bodies. I'll fuck you."
Now that's very rude. I don't quite understand why you're being so rude. I am simply a traveling paladin trying to sell you magic dice. This will improve your life. Is this your house, may I ask?
Alright, we'll go back to Morna and everyone else. So, you come in through the middle floor. So you actually, Scrimshaw and Gideon need to do rolls for that.
Yes. Maybe
Athletics
if
or
Mona goes
acrobatics?
first and drops a rope. Maybe if
Okay.
Mona drops a rope, we can have advantage.
Yeah, you can.
Or a lower DC.
Oh, it'll be a lower DC. It'll be a lower.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh!
Oh.
Advantage dead.
That wasn't great. You guys just like aren't getting the footing. Like Morna gets up, she's fine. But like actually Morna, the window isn't locked, but there is a shutter sort of on the inside, like holding it shut. It's not like locked as such. It doesn't have a lock. It's sort of got one of those like latches that keeps it closed.
Hmm. Can Gideon cast silence? Does he have silence?
You have silence.
I can't cast it and keep his concentration for past that trace.
He doesn't have silence.
What's sake? Do you think any good spells?
Nope. That's fireball. Yeah, here's fireball.
Maybe he's listening right now. We need to get him to a library.
Get some money.
Yeah.
That's what Colosseum's for.
oh yeah.
Scrimshaw will be happy to just stand there, not doing anything, and just wait until just wait for the Colosseum date.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna get Gideon to. If I assume you two can't make it up to the
Yeah,
top.
like they're not. You know, the grip
Yeah.
is just slippy and.
Okay, can't make me invisible, and you two go and hide. I'll go.
So Gideon
Seeing
is
as
just
you're
going to
not
make you
making it.
invisible.
Hopefully, yeah.
Look, you are invisible. He's not going to use it on anyone else though. That's just a level 2.
Okay.
And
Okay,
how are you two going to get over the wall then?
just wait in silence.
Go hide by the trees.
Make a stealth check. I'll make one for Gideon.
Okay.
Oh.
oh shit.
I'm gonna go hide by the tree.
It's a 12.
Okay, so Vondel and Ritok, the guy who tried to slam the door on your foot, he turns around and he says, "Hey, Dave, come down here. Look at these fucking wankers." And Mono, as you're sort of like holding onto the thing, you see through the window the guy coming down the stairs and going down to the ground floor.
Okay, I'm gonna scramble up to the top floor and open that window.
Scramble up to the top. Okay, so yeah, it goes up to the top. That window is unlocked. It's actually like sort of half open, just because the guy wanted some breeze through or something.
Yeah.
So you open it up and you sneak inside. So you see that it's got this large sort of 4-poster bed with these silk sheets that's like wrap quite nicely around it, although it doesn't seem like anyone slept here for a little while. And it's got sort of like drawers and desks, all that sort of thing.
Okay, I'm gonna start rooting through the drawers as quietly
Okay,
as
make an
possible.
investigation check, and we'll go to Vondel and.
Oh, absolutely bad investigation.
Okay, so Ritok and Vondel. So you start to see the second guard come down, and he's like, "Oh, come on, out the way." He's like, "What?"
How
Well,
about-
is now actually half in the door
Yeah.
now. Just to stop it being
How
shut.
about we play for a game of 1 silver, lads?
I will.
By the roll of a dice.
No, no,
If you guess higher than the roll,
Excuse
you
me,
get a silver.
excuse me, random stranger. I am trying to. This dice set is not for a peasant.
Make
Like,
a- make a
guess
decision,
higher
Ritok.
it is for a noble gentleman such as you. I will not sell you these dice. You are not. You're
Come
not.
on, 2 silver.
Ritok, make a
No,
persuasion-
2
Ritok, make a
silver.
persuasion check.
What to me?
Ritok, no, to the guards.
Oh.
the best way to sell him the dice.
I know these are.
These two against
Oh,
the
you didn't even roll
these-
one and you got
these two against
0.
the
No,
they're
not
getting to the
two.
end of their tether now. They're starting to. I'm thinking their things. All right, if you don't piss off, we're going to shoot you now. You're trespassing. Do you know
Okay.
who this building belongs to?
No, actually, who does it belong to?
Property of the Black Hand. So you better leave.
Who's the Black Hand?
We are travellers. I mean,
We're
he's a
travel-
traveller.
We are. I'm. Shut up!
He pulls, one of them
I'm a
pulls back,
travelling
one of them
nut.
pulls back the crossbow, and starts to load a bolt into it, and is now bringing it up.
Now, there's no need for hostilities. I simply wish to sell you a magic dice. Or this. I pull out my old battle axe, which I have on me for some reason. Or I could sell you a battle axe.
He's just gonna fire at you.
I'm bribing with money.
I think it's hammer time!
Hammer time! Hammer time!
He hits you. Hang on.
Okay, and I'm gonna. Ritok, what do you want to do?
I think we just sort of. Wait, does he hit? Can I grab the crossbow?
Wait, what did he
and,
hit me with, a
snap
crossbow?
it?
Yeah.
Okay, do I take damage
Yeah,
or?
hang on a sec.
Or did it actually hit me? Because I do still have chainmail on.
Yeah, it did hit you. Well, it rolled a 19.
Oh, that just hits then.
So that's 17 damage.
What? Right. Ritok, smash time!
Oh my god, no!
He's killing me!
Just run away!
He's just hit me with a crossbow. He's not
You
gonna
don't know
excuse
what's going on!
So
I know,
Yeah, no,
I
it's
know,
good.
I'll
Yeah,
be
we're not
quiet.
involved.
the guy raises the crossbow, and you just feel this like bolt just sink into your shoulders as you fall back.
Ow! Right.
Uh,
And I pull Holy Avenger
right,
out,
why don't you
and
roll
it's
roll
slobbering. It's time for the adventures of Ritok and Vondel.
It's massiveness.
Sorry, I didn't.
Oh, I didn't do mine either. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I forgot to click on. Oh, it's because we weren't
Yeah,
even in
I'm
the
just-
thing anyway.
Yeah.
Going to do it this way.
Nice.
One. Oh, do you want me to redo it, or
I'll
you happy
put
with
the
it?
original ones in.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Right, so add turn. I didn't really plan on doing a big combat here. What was your initiative? Sorry,
8.
Yeah.
Ritox and Edge.
Apologies.
Yeah, 2 goes around. OP.
Oh.
Okay, so alright, so the other one's gonna fire at you as well then. Goodness. Sorry guys. Second. First combat on my laptop. Natural 20.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Jesus.
Oh my god, that rolled terribly then. 7.
Okay.
Did less damage with his natural 20.
Yeah.
Okay. Bundle.
I'm probably gonna just.
If actually,
I'm
if-
gonna
if
kind of
everyone
stare.
else- if I just add everyone else, but you guys will just do your turns on your turn, and we'll just see what you guys are doing while this fight is going. On if
Okay.
you roll initiatives as well.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we got their attention, Vondel.
Mhm.
Who's going on?
So I'm going to, for my turn, I'm going to kind of look at them and expel 19 of my lay on hands.
Alright.
To put myself back up to full
Alright,
HP.
well, hang on, we'll just
Just-
do Morno's first then. Morno, so you begin rooting through these drawers and stuff. As far as you can tell, what's going like it's just so much stuff. You're like rooting through clothes. It's going to take you ages to find something.
I'm gonna carry on looking until I
So
find
you're just
it.
looking just generically any way you can.
Well, like, is there anywhere in particular that stands out?
Not in here, no. But you do notice actually with your let's say I'll use your natural 20 perception check from earlier.
Thank you.
You do notice that the sort of large armoire, the sort of wardrobe sort of thing, has a big lock on it.
Oh, I'm gonna try and pick a lock.
Make a sleight of hand check. Or thieves' tools, sorry.
Pistols? Yes. Oh, shit.
Okay. Doesn't budge. But anyway, that's your turn then. Alright, Vondor. So you're doing your lay on hands.
Lay on hand. I kind of stare at them and kind of go, and kind of like just go, kind of break the arrow out of my shoulder and just turn to Rick and go, Red Dot, smash.
Okay. Gideon
Cool.
is going to just power there with. He's just keeping focused on the invisibility. Ritok.
Yeah, I'm gonna rage and frenzy.
Okay.
And then go up to the guy like in front of me and swing at him with the battle
So
axe.
you just
The
barge
great
through
axe,
the
sorry.
open door. Going
Yeah.
into this sort of large ornate hallway. There's like stands with like jars and vases and stuff, just like in these things. Running up and just
Yeah.
make an attack then.
Okay, cool.
Okay, that hits.
Nice.
Oh, he's gonna. Here comes the pain. Oh,
I get an extra attack
Yeah, and
though
+2.
because of like,
+2. That's so
yeah,
7.
and
8.
another.
No, did you do?
You have to
you
do
need
another
another
attack.
Oh crap! Sorry, my bad. Yeah, take away that 7 slashing. Sorry, I hit him again with the great
If
axe.
you hit, I'll use that roll. Okay, that hits.
Ah.
So 7 again.
Nice.
+9. Oh, sorry,
And-
+2. So that's 9. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
you slash into him. You just like whack him in the chest. He's got this sort of like large, quite chest plate on, which takes most of the
Right.
brunt. But he looks kind of hurt after that. Okay. Right, Scrimshaw.
Should have bought the dice.
So what is Scrimshaw currently aware of?
If you did a frenzied rage, that extra
Well,
basic
he
attack.
just did a bonus action.
Only on the next
He did a
turn.
bonus action.
Uh,
Perception.
Yeah, to make perception. Really, you hear like a bustling begin to start from the front door, but you don't really notice particularly much.
Did he not hear the hammer time?
It's all kind of jumbled up in this round, so not really.
Okay.
Especially as like Scrimshaw's probably still quite focused on the top of the building.
Would I have heard enough of the bustling to think I should see what's going on, or does it just sound like more selling?
Well, I mean, you didn't do anything when they slammed a door on Vondor's foot, or that it started to get a bit lively. So, no, not really. Maybe if stuff starts smashing and you know.
All right. Just in case, I'm gonna conjure my bow.
These two thugs are going to. One of them is going to say, "I'm going to call the alarm," and he runs down the hallway, while the other one sort of takes a step back, looks over his shoulder, he's like, "Don't leave me here."
Can I sort of like have gone back up to the house from the tree as well,
Sure.
just to like listen out?
Right. Okay. I'll just put you. Right. So this one who's left is going to just attack you twice with melee with his mace.
Right. Okay.
That's a 21 and a 22.
Yeah, that hits.
So that's
Very muchly.
that's 15
Cool.
damage. So that's halved. So that's going to be 7.
Cool. Do-do.
All right, Mona.
Okay, I'm gonna try and unlock the thing again.
Okay. Yeah. Try. You can try once more. Let's say before you might ruin the lock forever. If you
Okay.
messing up. That's better. The second time, it just unlocks. That was the DC required to open that.
Oh shit!
So,
That's
yeah.
right.
So it's incredibly like well crafted, artisan sort of lock. You just about slide it in, and when you think you're about to lose it, it just clicks almost like out of luck. Sort of a god's favour.
Okay.
You open it.
Nice.
You open it up. The armoire. It's just a clothes drawer, as far as you can see.
Can I root through it?
Yeah, on your next turn.
Okay, cool.
Vondel.
Can I chase after him without being attacked by the other guy? Or
Let's say because it's quite a closed space that he will just lash out at you if you do.
I'm just gonna attack him then.
What's going on?
I'm gonna swing my axey wax. Not my axe, my obviously sword, not axe.
Avenger.
That hits.
Avenger. And it's gonna be a smite, a divine smite for this one. At level 1. So that's that, and then roll 2d8. Oh, for fuck's sake!
3 damage. Okay, he's looking really hurt, but that wasn't enough to kill him. Yeah. Just, you slash in your sword, and it just hits him just under the armpit, sort of sinking through. And he sort of sinks to one knee as he begins to stand up and just sort of like for some reason your powers, your paladin powers aren't working so well here. Hey, so Gideon, he's just again focusing on that. I'll make him do a perception.
He does have high passive, doesn't
He
he?
does well. It's not really that high, but it is. Perception. Okay. I think Gideon will turn to you now and say, "I'm sure. I think I hear something. I think I hear
Like
fighting on the front."
Shit. Oh god, what they
And I do hear like a vase smashing. Right.
Alright, let's go.
I'm gonna hit this guy in front of me with the great axe.
Okay.
Again, swing that right into his skull.
That hits.
Oh. Decapitation.
he's dead.
Decapitation.
Right, and then
Chase after him.
with my extra attack, can I launch a javelin at this guy?
Sure.
That's running away.
You guys never identified that javelin from last session.
Oh, do I still
Yeah.
have that, or did I give it to Rick?
No, you didn't. You gave it to Gideon. Well, you still have it, don't you? I don't think you gave it to anyone.
Oh, I didn't. I meant to give it to
Yeah,
one of you two.
make
Yeah,
a
I think it's probably best.
make an arranged attack then.
Yeah, that's just clicking on the javelin, isn't it? Yeah.
Right, that just hits.
Cool. Does it stop him at all if I?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
Right. Okay, so that just like whacks him in the back, and he sort of stumbles forward a bit as he rounds the corner, and starts descending down into the basement.
Still got all your movement though.
Ah, yeah. How far away has he gone?
This is he hasn't technically gone that far. Like you can catch up with him with your movement.
Okay, I'll catch up with him then. Do I have another attack? Don't I? Yeah, because
Yeah, you've got an
Yeah.
extra attack.
yeah, I'll whack him with the great axe as well.
Okay, that hits.
Nice.
14, 16.
That's two crits you would have had if you'd been doing it recklessly.
Yep.
Oh, I'm not. Oh, bollocks! I keep forgetting about the reckless.
Okay.
My bad.
I was literally just about to say that.
I know. I need to read it
Plunge
more.
your axe
My
into
bad.
his back, but he hasn't quite succumbed yet.
Okay.
Okay, and Scrimshaw, right.
Hopefully Scrimshaw can see him through the window.
Okay, I'm gonna try and get in through. Like, are there any doors that I could clearly just open and go
No,
through?
because from where you are, all there is that window you tried to look through before. So you'd have to climb up the stone, sort of cobblestone exterior, or there's the front door, which is around the building.
Right. So how far is that?
Let's say it'll be your dashed movement to get through the front door.
Okay, so just get side by side with Vondel. All right, I will do that.
Okay. Right, and that's your turn. The
I will cast Hex on the guy. Actually, no, I won't bother.
This thug is going to disengage, and he's going to run down into the basement, and he's just going to like slide almost off the banister as he sort of rounds down the basement. These sort of spiral steps that go down, and he just disappears out of your line of sight into there. Okay,
Right, okay.
Morna.
Okay, I'm gonna dig through this armoire.
I'll say Gideon actually did the same thing as you. Okay.
So I'm gonna carry on looking until I find something.
Right. Yeah. Sorry. There's nothing. There's like you are just like throwing all the. Currently, you're going through all the clothes, just throwing them over your shoulder. Really, as you're digging through it. There's a few more rounds of throwing clothes over your shoulder in that method before you can get near what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Right. Mondo.
I'm going to run after
Yeah.
him.
Ritok is sort of like where he is. He's like descending the stairs after the thug, so like you can't cross Ritok on the stairs really.
Can I not go through his legs?
Make an acrobatics check.
I know by raw going through a place of an ally is just difficult terrain.
Yeah, but it's sort of like
You can't end within.
No, sure. I'm saying it's sort of like though like half your like it's like squeezing through a thing.
Oh.
You and Ritok just like pile into each other. Ritok,
What are you doing?
Ritok.
To be fair, this might get you to the bottom of the stairs.
So, you sort of like edge out the way as Vondel just begins to tumble down the stairs. Like, head over heels, it's like a bowling ball going.
Oh!
Is this a new attack you've learnt, Vondel?
It's called the cannonball!
Oh,
do I have any movement
that's
left
10
at the end
damage,
of the...
Vondel.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh my god.
Or two 5s and 2d6.
Oof.
Okay, at the bottom of the stairs, can I see it more?
Yeah, so you see now is this guy in the middle of this like circle, just like looking at you, like as he's just sort of holding on to something in his.
Now hold on! Nobody else needs to get hurt! No, actually, do I have any movement left?
No, that would be your movement.
Okay, can I throw a javelin
Go
at
ahead.
him?
No one needs to get hurt except you.
Except for you, motherfucker!
This guy's had like.
Okay, so you see as the javelin fires and poof, it just like almost like explodes and sparks as it hits something on this in the middle of like on the exterior of this circle that he's standing in.
Ah, now you see, I have experience with these kind of circles. I'm not going any closer.
Mona.
Mona, you can go through these, right?
It seems like the same sort of way. Alright, Gideon is just going to follow Scrimshaw wherever he goes. He's going to tie himself to him. Right. Okay, Ritok. You go down. You see this guy in the same position as Wondle. Alright,
Right,
we'll come out. We'll
okay.
come out of. You notice. You watch as this guy is sort of standing in the center. He says, "Don't come any closer, otherwise I'll blow this whole fucking place up."
Right.
Not sure we can go any closer.
Morna, make another investigation check.
Okay.
You can have advantage on this.
Boy knows I need it. Oh!
Oh my god.
Okay,
Do you have your eyes open?
Oh, dear.
that's 2 natural ones in a row. Yeah, you're just not destined to find it, I'm afraid.
It's 1 in 400.
No, I'm just gonna carry on
Yeah.
looking. I'm not gonna
The thing
stop.
is, you're missing really where like if it's hidden in here, where it is hidden. Like you're just sort of looking. The clothes are coming out the way, and now it's just an empty armoire in front of you. Like, well, I guess this wasn't the right place.
No, we're gonna find it.
Right, so Scrimshaw and Gideon rush down these stairs, and you watch as this guy is standing there. I'm telling you, don't come any fucking closer. And he's holding this like sort of crystal in his hand, like this sort of like red pulsing crystal in this basement. He says, "I will throw this on the ground. And I'll take us all to ship."
Sir, do you have a family?
Not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scrimshaw and Gideon.
Oh.
Says, what the fuck does it matter to you?
Well, in this moment, if you do, just think about them. If you throw that on the floor and kill yourself.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh,
You didn't get credit. No,
that's
You
25.
notice he sort of like doesn't. He looks like he doesn't want to kill you all, but like he's like not gonna let you into this circle after you just tried to kill him.
Now look, I wasn't there for how this went down, but did you shoot first?
Yes.
There's, listen, if you get warned to not come into if he was trespassing in a building owned by the Black Hand, you always.
I only had 1 foot in the door.
We were just trying to sell you some dice. If anything, this is self-defense.
You did shoot me with a crossbow. That was a
Look,
little bit mean.
Look, they're calm now.
I'm still raging.
Maybe put the. Well, if a turn's gone by and you haven't made any attacks, then you're not.
Oh, okay.
Ritzel just begins to deflate a bit.
Look, my large friend here, he's calmed down a bit. Vondel, well, I mean, he might not be happy about what just happened to his spear, but
seems to be losing him by the day.
yeah, we're here to
Make
chat.
another investigation check.
Yeah.
It's gonna be in that one again. Still not good.
Compared to the others.
Mona, this time you actually like when you're looking into the armoire. Yeah, like just as you're about to give up, basically the bottom floorboard sort of like comes off in your hand, and you're like, "What the hell?" And you notice it sort of opens like a small passage, really, like with a ladder that goes down, like through the
Ooh,
center.
I'm gonna
of
climb.
The house.
I'm gonna climb down it.
So you climb further and further down. It takes you down the first floor, down the ground floor, down past the basement. You assume now you're really like this was like maybe an old chimney stack or something, boarded up or something. And you've gone down, and as you reach the bottom, it must be a floor underneath the basement, maybe about a good 40 or 50 feet down from the top floor, probably about 50 feet actually. As you turn around, and there's a sort of a tunnel really that leads maybe about 20 feet ahead of you, and then there's a couple of oak doors, like shut.
Okay. Is it still my turn?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not my turn. But... Okay. I'm gonna press my ear up against them.
Okay, make a perception check.
Oh, what do I do?
Make a
I just
perception
press the
check.
back button on my mouse. One sec. I hate it when that happens.
Oh, I know what button you pressed.
Like the one at the side.
Yeah.
Okay, perception. My passive perception is 14. So
You don't-
just
you-
remember
yeah,
that.
you don't really like you didn't really hear anything from the other side anyway. You sort of hear like the muffled talking of the people above you, like chatting to this guy, but you coming up to this door, you don't hear anything on the other side.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door. Subtly. I might try and peek in.
Okay, door opens. and then you see on the other side of the room is like this sort of strange little orb. It just begins to glow and just fires this like purple beam of light at you. Make a dexterity saving throw.
It's quite the dangerous house.
Oh,
25.
just about dodge out the way as you sort of duck as this beam of light just goes right over your shoulder and just like shatters dust and everything out the way. And the tiny little bit of like your clothes that like flaps in the way as this like burnt hole just ripped through the center of it. As it goes with like as the dust begins to settle. And on the top you guys hear this. Right, but as the doors open, this globe begins to just fade, and you see now are like a few sort of like pedestals almost around the room, with like these sort of glass cabinets on them.
Can I see the ring?
From the door, there's like 4 or 5 of them.
Oh,
take all
what,
of them.
rings?
Well, no, of these cabinets particularly.
Okay. Right, I'm gonna sneak on in as stealthily, kind of like looking around for traps.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Oh no. Oh, okay, not as bad that time.
You go up to the first cabinet and you notice that there's like a sort of there's like a ring with like a burning red opal in it.
Is there any other rings in any other cabinets?
No, there isn't.
What's another
It's
cabinet?
like a book, like a couple of wands and stuff. There's like a little like cloak or something. That sort of thing.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up the ring.
Okay.
So that didn't
The
happen.
glass is over the top, so.
Oh, I have to smash it. Yeah. Gonna try and smash.
Okay. As you smash it, the orb again fires at you. Make another dexterity saving. You hear it again, just over your shoulder, and it just like you just duck out of the way, and again, this like burning, like purple beam of energy just like strikes right through the cabinet. It just like almost burns like a solid hole in it. Just like again, you're just like, oh fuck.
Okay. I'm gonna get out a bit of paper and like, you know the note that the strangers left with us before?
Yeah.
With the question mark on. I'm gonna get it and put it where the
Oh god.
ring was.
You reach in and take the ring out and replace it with the.
This can be the sending the message. Easy. I kind of want to get other things, but I feel like it's not worth the risk of the terrifying ray.
That cloak might be what you wanted earlier.
Yeah, I know.
Hmm.
I don't think it's worth it.
It's up to you. High risk, high reward.
I'm just gonna take the ring.
You are good at deck saves.
I know, but unless because I know it's gonna come, can I get advantage on the save?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have no idea what the DC is.
Yeah, I know. It might be like 22. I'm just gonna leave.
It could be 23.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave and with the ring.
You walk out of this horrifying tunnel, climb back up the ladder, and you eventually meet up with the group down in the basement. This guy is still there in the center of this thing, holding this orb.
Oh no, I'm not gonna go to the group. I'm not gonna meet up with the group. I'm gonna climb back out the window.
Oh, okay, fair enough. All right. Well, the group then. What are you guys doing? This guy's just like standing there now. Not gonna move.
I'm gonna.
Actually,
Try-
as you get to the
whistle.
window, make a perception check.
To the wall.
Yeah.
Me.
You notice a couple of people outside the main. As you're sort of looking out the window, like there's a couple of people just like peeking over the wall and stuff.
Has Gideon cast any spells?
You're still invisible.
Yeah, okay. In that case, I'm gonna climb back out the window and climb down the wall.
I'm not gonna make you roll. roll for that. You could probably just jump out the window, to be honest, and do slow fall. You'll be fine.
Yeah, probably can.
Okay, so the rest of you, what do you want to do?
Ask him, like, can't we like just leave or something?
What? Sorry.
Like we say to him like, we'll leave and we'll just let you get on if you don't blow us all up, basically.
You're my friend.
So what do you plan to do then?
But what do you expect if you just start attacking people that are trying to sell you something?
I only wanted to sell you some dice.
Stop being fucking ridiculous. Go, leave.
I don't know.
I will have your head.
So you are happy for us to leave?
It's not worth you fucking killing me.
And don't you forget it.
Yeah,
You're
let's
that
leave.
group that Kaya was looking for.
Yeah, let's leave very quickly.
What, pardon? What did you say?
You're part of that group that Kaya was looking
No. Can't you see?
Group?
That group has a little boy. That's a little girl.
for. Yeah, I did think it was strange that you. It sort of makes sense. Put things together. What are you looking for? Why are you doing this?
Well, not gonna tell you that. Let's not be silly now.
I mean, he'll probably know soon enough.
Yeah, let's just leave him. He might die from his wounds anyway.
You do notice he's sort of like nursing this sort of like quite nasty gash in the head of his.
Look, we don't want any more bloodshed than needs to be. Vondel, if he drops this circle, can you fix that
I'm not going to
wound?
drop that circle.
He's not gonna drop the circle. I think nature will take its course.
Look, we didn't come here to do any. We didn't come here to cause you any harm.
Could you potentially heal his
Oh, you're not
friend?
there.
His friend's
Oh
dead.
shit! Sorry, yeah.
His friend has no head.
Yeah, his friend is also.
Yeah, I may have cut that off and drank some of the blood, so...
Yeah, Ritok, you really need to learn some restraint with that. It would really be nice if we could not kill anyone that we fight.
Well, he shot a crossbow at my friend Vondel here.
He did shoot a crossbow at one.
I know. And you chopped his head off?
Yes. It's a perfectly rational response.
Morna, now you're out the window now. Well, as you're sort of climbing down, you're now beginning to see more and more people congregate outside the front of these.
Did you see my message? I wanted to spend some time putting the room back together, but I've got to stay.
Yeah, I mean you've properly trashed the room looking for this really. So it's going to take you longer to put it back, and it's still not going to look like how it was when it.
Okay, that wouldn't bother me. I didn't realise I trashed it that much. I thought it was just that arm wall. I was hoping I could just shove everything in there.
You said you basically were just like it was just looking all over the place.
I suppose I did make two.
You we have your word. If we leave, you won't blow us up because you don't want to die, really.
I mean, I think if you wanted to blow us up, you could have done it by now. Like, this is a man that wants to live, and it's a man that doesn't want to just murder some people for the hell of it.
Well, he did shoot me with a crossbow, so that's actually a little bit debatable.
Gideon
But
can do an Arcana check.
Does that mean he drops invisibility?
No.
Okay. Oh yeah, not a detect magic.
Oh.
Oh shit. Gideon might actually recognise us. He would say like, guys, like just now inspecting it a bit closer, like, I'm not actually sure that's a.
what is it?
And now you guys look as it's like faintly glowing, like.
Ah, that'll be the alarm he was talking about. We should probably go.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
So,
See you later.
Good luck with your wounds.
Yeah, I'll be
Good luck.
back for you.
Okay.
Have fun burying your friend.
As you
Use that thing to call a medic.
as you're coming out of the building, you now see like there's like a crowd of people just around the thing. Like a few of them are like locals who are just sort of trying to see what's going on, but you see there's like 60 like thugs.
How many?
Yeah,
60?
like at least.
May I recommend we take the rear exit?
Right, we'll stop there.
Can we-
No!
Oh.
Can we will the black hand, not the black hand, the oak ball door to appear within the house?
Yeah, unfortunately, no, it won't do that.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Well, there you go. I'm just going to stop the recording.